Nithyananda, welcome to Nithyananda TV News from Bididi Ashram for Monday, May 21st, 2012, the year of meditation and cosmic partying, the kind that doesn't do damage to our bodies. Now for today's headlines. Morning Satsang from Madurai. eNGenius Yoga Camp for Kids update. St. Louis gets kumkum. San Jose gets vibhooti on padukas and sends a news update. Paduka pooja in Spain and more. And Swamiji condemns the tax levy on Baba Ramdev. Now for today's top stories. In the morning satsang today, the Swamiji spoke on chapter 4, verse 32 of the Bhagavad Gita. God is one, expressions are many. Swamiji revealed that Shiva took more than 11 bodies just to play in and around Madurai. There's no other place like this. The first body he took in Madurai was taken to marry Meenakshi as Sundareshwara. And this very body is under the worshipped deity in Madurai. And only in the Nithyananda body has he done so much work. Swamiji announced a beautiful huge temple where Shiva was with Vandi on Madurai Adinam property.
Krishna's Rasul Allah did not happen just with gopikas. It happened with the plants, trees, rocks, Yamuna, whole thing. And the Purnima Chandra, the full moon. With whole, he had Rasul Allah. His Rasul Allah was enjoyed by the whole existence. Gopikas were also happened to be there, that's all. It was not concentrated towards gopikas. It was with the whole. So if you are frozen, having the sickening suffocation, many times people do have this sickening suffocation. Come on, then expand. It is time. You meditate on Rasalila Krishna. So each action of divine, each action of an incarnation becomes independent energy by itself. Shiva's one action, cutting Brahma's head and giving him enlightenment, it became an independent energy called Kala Bhairava. Shiva's one action of killing the negativity of Daksha and liberating him from negativity and negative patterns became independent divine energy called Veerabhadra. Shiva's one action of teaching in silence to Sanagadi Rishis and giving them enlightenment becomes Dakshinamurti. Just each action of divine becomes one form, one energy. Understand? When Shiva assumed the body and married Meenakshi and ruled this Pandya kingdom, he became Sundara Pandya. That action became an independent energy of Sundara Pandya. Just yesterday, I was reading the Akashic records in the night. I verified again and again. Earlier when I was seeing, I felt he has taken 3 bodies. Yesterday I saw he has taken more than 11 bodies. Only to play in and around Madurai. Please understand, in this way, no other geographical place is equivalent to Madurai. Where Shiva has taken 11 bodies to play just in Madurai. See, in one body he has played in many places. That record is there. When he assumed one body, he has gone to many places and did his leelas. In one body, doing leelas in 11 places, there are enough records. But 11 bodies to do leelas in one place, only in Madurai's history, the record is there. More than 11 bodies he has assumed at different times to play the leelas. the Leela he performed, the first body he assumed to perform the Leelas in Madurai is marrying Meenakshi. To marry Meenakshi and all the Leelas related to that time, marrying Meenakshi and bringing Vaigai to Madurai, all those Leelas were performed in one body. That body is directly under the Sundareshwara's Linga. In the main Garbha Mandir, under the Sundareshwara Linga, that body is resting. It is there in Jiva Samadhi. And second, he has assumed one more body to build embankment for Vaigai river and converting all the foxes into horse to save his disciple Manikyavasagar. All those Leelas, around 40 years he was in that body and performed many Leelas. That body is in resting in our property near Dinamani Takis. There is a place in Madurai near Dinamani Takis. There is a Samadhi inside Madurai Adinam property. It is called Sundaranar Samadhi.
And eNGenius Yoga Camp for Kids update. We caught up with the kids preparing for the live express bus tomorrow at 6:35 a.m. India Standard Time.
Yes, go. Yes, walk. Share. Wow. Hey, go get license.
In international news, St. Louis says, we found some kumkum near the feet of Nithyananda Venkateshwara and the right hand of Garuda on 11th May 2012. San Jose gets vibhooti on padukas and sends a news update.
Nithyananda. This is Ananda Brahmanya reporting from Nithyananda Vedic Temple, San Jose, Madurai. In this week's news, we had the Satyanarayan Pooja here offered at the temple by devotees. And as a special ceremony at the end of the puja, we had a live kirtan, and it was so wonderful, the children in the temple decided to join in, and we have some very beautiful clips from that. So now let's take a look at the clip.
Ekam Nithyananda Namathahita Satyanarayana Swamine Namaha Satyanarayana Swamine Namaha Amritvateshanaha Yakramade Dashanana Shaneyavi Tasma'ananya Panta Ayanaya Vidyahe Yaknena Yakmamine Namaha Om स्वाहाय नमः भवते नमः ॐ तस्मै शोभकर्णदेवेभ्याय नमः ॐ तस्मै शोभकर्णदेवेभ्याय नमः
And very exciting news for this week. Nithyananda Vedic Temple San Jose Madurai was blessed to actually receive materialization from Swamiji on 2 occasions. The first time it appeared this week was on Swamiji's sacred padukas. Vibhooti materialized. And later in the week on Friday, vibhooti and kumkum materialized on a plant inside the temple. And we have some really detailed photos of that. So now let's take a look at the photos. Now, in other special news, for those lucky enough living in Northern California, there was a partial solar eclipse, and our temple performed a very special abhishekam following the solar eclipse. And we have clips from that abhishekam. Now let's take a Hope you enjoyed this week's edition for the Temple News for Nithyananda Vedic Temple San Jose Madurai. Until next time, Nithyanandam.
And Paduka Pooja in Spain and more. Scientific research into the effects of meditation spans 50 years and thousands of studies from universities including Harvard, Cambridge and Yale. Research on the effects of meditation on stress, crime, violence, political decision-making, and even war all indicate that the changes in local and global consciousness are real, measurable, and profound. Join us for 21 days of meditation for global peace in Granada, Spain. From May 20th to June 9th, 2012, we will conduct meditation sessions every day in the Alhambra and on Mount San Miguel in the heart of Granada. Contact Prema for more information, 34-617-352-953. That's 34-617-352-953.
Lingam Nirmala Bhashita Shobhita Lingam Janmaja Dukkha विनाशकलिङ्गं जन्मज दुःखविनाशकलिङ्गं तत्प्रणमामि नित्यानन्दलिङ्गं तत्प्रणमामि नित्यानन्दलिङ्गं ब्रह्ममुरारिसुरार्चितलिङ्गं निर्मलभाषितशोभितलिङ्गं जन्मज दुःखविनाशकलिङ्गं तत्प्रणमामि नित्यानन्दलिङ्गम्
In national news, Paramahamsa Nithyananda condemns the tax levy on Baba Ramdev. We express our strong condemnation of the central government's decision to reclassify Baba Ramdev's 3 charitable trusts as commercial ventures and levy income taxes to the tune of 58 crore rupees, that's 580 million rupees, on their Ayurvedic medicine sales for the year 2009-2010. Baba Ramdev is a modern pioneer in spreading our time-honored Vedic traditions like Ayurveda and yoga to the people of the world. Thanks to Baba's efforts, including running thousands of free yoga centers and Ayurvedic chitsiklayas through the country, better health through safe traditional means has become a real possibility for many Indians. The government's decision comes as a rude shock in view of the immense contribution of Baba Ramdev to the revival of traditional Indian systems of healthcare and medicine. Such a decision is not only a lethal blow to Ramdev Baba's charitable institutions, but a powerful, demoralizing and discouraging statement to many other pioneering initiatives by other smaller organizations who are striving to revive our sacred culture and popularize it worldwide, at the same time making it a source of profit and pride for the country. As head of the world's most ancient living Hindu organization, we request the government authorities to kindly reinvestigate the dubious charges against Ramdev Baba's organizations and restore them to the well-deserved status as charitable trusts. We also request that the tax levy of 58 crore rupees be withdrawn in the best interest of the Indian public, who ultimately stand to benefit from the innumerable charitable activities carried out by these organizations. That's all from Nithyananda TV News for now. Thank you for joining us, and let us end our news with a bliss dose from the Avatar. Each action an incarnation performs becomes divine energy, and if you worship that form, you get the same blessing. We'll see you next time on Nithyananda TV News. Nithyanandam.